Hi, my brainwash. This is Joshua the Heretic coming at you today. Hi, how you doing? Thank you, Justice. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. So, I got this message.
Hi.
Hi. These are my spasrin. They would be called children, but they're spazzes. Okay, anyway. So, I got this message from this woman, and I'm going to quote you. Her name is Carrie, and she says, "And for frick's sake, make a YouTube video, dude, once in a while, or I'll start another account and get you banned for not making enough videos. And if you do it about women's head covering, I will come through the screen and towel smack you, brain. How about one on a leader as a father and husband?" Okay, I got it. So you don't want me to teach on head covers anymore. Fine. So I guess what we'll talk about is husbands and authority. Now it says that if a man desires the position of a bishop or deacon, he must be the husband of one wife, right? That husband of one wife he's supposed to be vigilant, sober, apt to teach, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me look it up. I have it in a Bible. It's in my Bible. I can look it up. Yes, it's good stuff. Hi. Okay, it's in the Bible right here. So, first, what is this? Timothy, passed it too far. Peter, Titus, Thessalonians, Timothy. Okay, and this is what it says. It is a true saying that if a man desireth the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work. It's a good thing to want to be a bishop. A bishop must then be blameless. So, as a husband or as a leader, one of the two, either or, you must be blameless. Blameless. That means that it says that you're supposed to avoid the appearance of evil, and as a leader and as a husband, you should probably be blameless. That would be good. The husband of a wife, vigilant. That means persevering, diligent. It's just never giving up. Sober. Try not to get intoxicated. Of good behavior. Kind to people, I guess. Yeah. Given to hospitality. Up for charitable works. Apt to teach. Willing to teach people what Scripture says. Not given to wine, nor striking, nor greedy, or filth, or lucre. Basically doesn't like to drink. Doesn't like to fight. Is not like money hungry, and is not covetous. But patient, not a brawler, not covetous. Okay. One that ruleth his own house, having all his children in subjection with all gravity. Basically, he has children that obey him. For if a man knoweth not how to rule his own house, how shall he care for the churches of God? Not a novice. Okay, this is in reference to being a leader in the church. Okay, so that would be a leader. Now, they have the qualification of the deacons, which are pretty much identical to the same kind of thing. There is scriptures in here. Now, that's in leadership, so I covered the leadership side, because that's what you wanted, right? Leadership. Now, as for husbands, there is in, let's see here, it talks about where is it? Exodus. In Exodus, it says, my children are very loud, so I apologize for that. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So, if he take him another, if he take him another, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. Okay, so if he take him another, her food, her shelter, and her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. Duty of marriage. What exactly is a duty of marriage? Now, a duty of marriage is basically to bear children. So as a husband, you are supposed to bear women children. Basically give them children. You're supposed to knock them up. It's okay. Her raiment, give her clothing, give her shelter, give her all those sort of things, and make sure that she's well fed. That's one of the things. Now, that also talks about the same thing in Colossians. It's in Colossians, Ephesians, Corinthians, Colossians. Okay, and it says, husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. So basically, no matter what, you have to love your wife. No matter how angry she makes you, no matter how frustrated she gets, you have to love your wife through it all, no matter what. And a lot of this loving, no matter what, is forgiving all things. And no matter how hard it gets, no matter what, you just got to forgive, let it go, move on, move forward, bear no grudge, just move it on. That's part of loving your wife. And it talks about the same thing in Ephesians, but it goes into more detail. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. So this is a sanctify and cleansing it, that he sacrificed himself. Basically, a man is willing to sacrifice, to give up, to let go of, and to just do what it takes to make sure that his wife is happy. That he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that would be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever hateth his own flesh, but nourish it and cherish it, even as the Lord the church. Okay, for we are all members of his body and of his flesh and of his bone. For this cause, blah blah blah, shall one man be brought together. Okay, so anyway, so it says, what's that, babe?
So what God put together, let no man put asunder.
Oh, right. For this cause shall man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined to his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. This is the great mystery, and I speak concerning Christ in the church. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular love his wife even as himself, and the wife is to see that she reverence her husband. So, it is our job as husbands to provide food, shelter, and babies. As husbands, it is our job to provide food, shelter, and babies. But not only that, we are supposed to love our wives without any condition. If they piss you off, if they frustrate you, if they do anything wrong, you just gotta forgive and forget and move forward. Just gotta take it, let it go, and deal with it and let it go. And then move forward. I mean, this is what we have to do as husbands. This is our job as husbands. This is what we're called to do. We are called to lead our household. Also, as a husband, part of this is being a father. In my house, we have 3 rules, and I'm the primary enforcer of the rules. My wife is the secondary enforcer. Basically, I'm the one that yells at them. Well, I don't know. I think actually it's pretty even. But anyway, the rules are this. Number 1, there is no lying. You lie, you get in super trouble. Okay? Number 2, you be respectful. If you're not respectful, you get in trouble. That's a big one. And number 3, this is the third one. Number 3 is do what you're told. If you do what you're told, you don't get in trouble. Everything surrounds these 3 rules. I mean, ironically, it does. Tell the truth. Be respectful and do what you're told. Beyond that, man, kids you have to do it. So anyway, as a husband, love your wife. Forgive your wife. Cherish your wife. And I love how it says it in Colossians. I think that is brilliant. Where is it? Colossians. And it says in Colossians, husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. That means hold no grudge. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter how they hurt you, hold no grudge. Do not be bitter against them. Let it all go. So anyway, I hope this answers your question, Carrie. Yeah. So that's all I got. Y'all have, if you have any questions, any more questions concerning, you want me to make more videos? Ask me more questions and I will make more videos. Anyway, I will talk at you later. Virtue.
What?
Do you want to play with the video camera for a little bit?
Well,
Just-
my hands are greasy.
Okay, well then wash your hands. I'll sign out. All right. Y'all take it easy. Peace out. Grooviness. Blah, blah, blah. Bye-bye. What's up?